You could feel it in the air. Tension, confusion, and disbelief. The Browns just might be preparing to shop Shedeur Sanders before he's even taken a single NFL snap. Reports started surfacing late Friday night. Whispers from inside the building that someone upstairs wasn't happy. Some say it's about Shedeur's readiness. Others claim it's politics, brand, and locker room pressure. But whatever it is, it's getting ugly, fast. Kevin Stefanski stood at the podium, calm as ever, trying to convince the media that the team was just evaluating depth options. But behind the scenes, multiple sources, including local Cleveland insiders, say calls have already been made. Not from Shedeur's camp, from the Browns. And here's the twist no one saw coming. Teams are actually listening. One anonymous AFC scout told Mary Kay Cabot, "The Browns are realizing they might have walked into a circus they can't control." That's right. Before Shedeur even gets a snap under center, the team that drafted him might already be looking for a way out. Why? It's not just about football, it's about pressure. The Shedeur Deion media machine, the expectations, the fan reactions every time Stefanski names a starter that isn't Sanders. Even Browns veterans reportedly feel the tension. Some saying the rookie's fame has already divided the locker room. And now, as one NFL insider put it bluntly, if Cleveland doesn't move him soon, this could explode internally. So here's the question nobody in Berea wants to answer. Are the Browns protecting Shedeur or dumping him before he embarrasses them? Because after the Flacco deal, the Watson saga, and Stefanski's job hanging by a thread, one thing's for sure, this organization can't handle another quarterback controversy. And yet, it started like every other quiet Friday inside the Browns facility. Players were rehabbing, coaches were reviewing tape, and Stefanski was preparing his standard "nothing to see here" press talk. But then one phone call changed everything. According to multiple insiders close to 92.3 The Fan in Cleveland, a front office executive leaked that exploratory calls had been made about Shedeur Sanders' trade value. The key word here, exploratory, but in today's NFL, that word means we're testing the waters before it leaks. And oh, it leaked fast. Within hours, NFL Twitter went into meltdown. One verified reporter tweeted, "If the Browns trade Shedeur before he plays a single down, it'll be one of the wildest rookie sagas in league history." The story caught fire because of timing. Deshaun Watson's shoulder is still questionable. Dylan Gabriel has struggled. Joe Flacco was cut loose. And yet, for Shedeur, that's a nightmare. The kid walked into Cleveland with a spotlight brighter than most rookies ever face. Not just because of his name, but because of who his dad is. Deion Sanders isn't just a football icon. He's a media empire. Every word he says about his son trends instantly, and that's part of the problem. According to insiders, some in the Browns organization believe the Deion effect is making Shedeur's development impossible. One scout was even quoted saying, "He's being built like a brand, not a quarterback." Add that to the recent Flacco Bengals success, and Cleveland fans are getting restless. Everywhere from Twitter to talk radio, people are asking, why can't our guys develop quarterbacks? Meanwhile, Shedeur remains silent. No posts, no interviews. But sources say he's been frustrated for weeks, feeling isolated from the playbook and even left out of first-team walkthroughs. And when your name is trending for trade rumors before your first game, that silence speaks volumes. By midweek, the whispers had become headlines. Browns open to listening on Shedeur Sanders. It sounded insane. The rookie hadn't even played a snap, and yet insiders like Jeremy Fowler and Ian Rappaport confirmed. Multiple teams had quietly inquired about Shedeur's availability. According to league sources, at least 3 teams had reached out. The Atlanta Falcons, still searching for stability after Desmond Ridder's benching. The Las Vegas Raiders, desperate for a franchise quarterback and drawn to Shedeur's swagger. And shockingly, the Denver Broncos, where his father Deion just happens to live and coach nearby in Boulder. That last one, it's what sent Browns fans into a frenzy. A report from Cleveland.com claimed that someone in Shedeur's camp was open to the idea if the situation in Cleveland didn't stabilize soon. ESPN's Adam Schefter later added, "There's frustration in that quarterback room. The Browns made promises they might not be able to keep. Translation, Shedeur was told he'd compete for the starting job. But now with Deshaun Watson's massive contract and Dillon Gabriel still starting, it feels like a rigged game. Behind the scenes, Browns GM Andrew Berry is trying to calm the storm. He reportedly met with Shedeur's agent and reassured him that the plan hasn't changed. But that quote only made things worse. Because if the plan hasn't changed, what is the plan? Shedeur wants to play. The fans want to see him. The locker room wants clarity. But the Browns are paralyzed by the same issue that's haunted them for years: money and ego. Watson's $230 million guaranteed deal is an anchor. Cutting or benching him means admitting failure, and ownership doesn't want that headline. Then came the bombshell clip from First Take, where Stephen A. Smith said, if the Browns trade Shedeur Sanders before he even takes a snap, they're officially the most dysfunctional franchise in football history. The internet agreed. Hashtags like #Let Shedeur Play and #Fire Stefanski started trending overnight. Even some Browns veterans liked those posts, a subtle but telling sign that the locker room might be choosing sides. Meanwhile, Shedeur posted a single story on Instagram, a black screen with 3 words: "Watch what happens." That cryptic post sent NFL Twitter into meltdown mode. Fans, reporters, even players began speculating whether he'd demanded a trade or if it was just motivation before his first start. But one insider close to Deion Sanders reportedly told The Athletic, if the Browns don't start him soon, they might not get the chance. The message was clear. The clock is ticking in Cleveland, and now all eyes are on the Jets game next week, where Dillon Gabriel is expected to start. But the noise around Shedeur is louder than ever, because if he doesn't play, or if Cleveland loses again, the front office might face a decision that could define their future. Stick with a broken promise, or unleash the kid who could save the franchise. It started with a whisper in Boulder and ended with a thunderclap across the NFL. Late last night, Deion coach prime Sanders finally broke his silence. During an impromptu interview outside Colorado's practice facility, a reporter asked, "Coach, any thoughts on what's going on with your son in Cleveland?" Deion paused, smiled faintly, and said just 6 words that blew up the internet. You don't bench destiny, my friend, and Shedeur. Or unleash the kid, let him play, and see what the world's been waiting for. As one ESPN producer said off camera, the NFL doesn't need another quarterback controversy. But man, Shedeur Sanders makes great TV because make no mistake, this isn't just about football anymore. This is